Hey everybody, it's me Marquita, and today is the 30th. Um, and I was watching Pondering Politics, Josiah. Um, and he was showing a video where Fox News, the host of Fox News, got mad, had a 2-hour rant because Biden stood up and basically somebody asked him because he stood up to say a few good words about his late great friend President Jimmy Carter. I'm thinking Carter was my president or Reagan was my president. One of them was my president. I'm 83. I think it was Carter. But I say that to say Biden did that press conference. Had nothing to do with Trump. Somebody in the audience asked, and I could be getting the wording wrong, but the gist of, I don't remember if the woman said, what can Trump take away from President Carter, or what could Jimmy Carter teach Trump? I don't remember what it was. I'm going to say, what could Trump take away from President Carter? And Biden said decency. Decency. That's what he said. He's like, because can you imagine President Carter walking down the street and hating somebody because of the way that they look, because of where they came from, and because of the way that they talk? He goes, my late great friend. I can't imagine that. That's what he said. That's all he said. Well, Fox News obviously had a problem with that. Because, like I was just telling Gary, there was no lies detected. They're mad. First, they're mad at the man in the mirror, which is them. They're mad at themselves. And then they're also mad because there was no lies detected. Because Trump does, and his people do hate people because the way that they look, because of where they came from, because the way that they talk. And then I threw in, and because of their economic class. Biden didn't say that, I said that. Because MAGA wants to stand on this big mountain. And they want to be like, you're not allowed to say anything about Trump. But Trump can call you everything in the world. You're not allowed to... Literally, I'm going to give a perfect example. Because this happened to me kind of personally. Okay, when he got, I'm going to use his words, when he got shot in Pennsylvania. Biscuit, I am telling the story. Well, do you want to tell the story? No? Okay, well, can I tell it? Well, yes, I'm going to tell it. Anyhow, when Trump got shot in Pennsylvania, in his ear, anyways, I said, I don't like the man either. I don't like the man either, but he did not deserve to get shot. I said that on my public page. I didn't put that on Twitter. I didn't at Trump. That was just something that I publicly said. And I had a couple of people, well, see, you're the problem because you don't like them. Okay, so me not liking him is the reason that he got shot? How am I the reason that he got shot? I didn't do it. I never been to Pennsylvania. Not one time in my whole life. I haven't been above Virginia. Well, I've been to Ohio, but I think Ohio and Virginia are right next to each other. But that's as high as I've been. Been to Kentucky, been to Virginia, but literally that was just a crossover. So I only been in Virginia for like maybe a total of 5 minutes. And that was just because it was New Year's 2002, and we was dropping my friend at home, and she lived in Bristol, Tennessee. And we drove her home, and in order to get back, like us coming back, the way back was in Bristol, Virginia. And literally I was in Bristol, Virginia, and then we crossed back into Tennessee. But that's how close the border was. She lives in Bristol, Virginia. She lives in Bristol, Tennessee. But coming back, I was in Bristol, Virginia for like maybe 10 minutes. But then we crossed the road back over into Tennessee, and I was in Kingsport that year for New Year's. But me saying that, how am I the reason that he got shot? I said, because I'm allowed to say it, I said I don't like the man either, but he did not deserve to get shot. I would say that about anybody, because I'm not a hateful person. But see, Biden saying that Trump needs to be decent. How is that bad? How is that him being a bully when Trump literally, him and his followers, because yes, it is a cult, when they are wanting, I'm gonna bring it a little political, which I already did. It started out political. And I always say this. So MAGA, get your cup, because here's my MAGA tears. I mean, here's my left tears, because I'm not a Democrat. And I have said this multiple times. I did cry when I found out that Trump won. But like I said, I was not crying for me. When I seen that he won, Zelensky's face, well, first, my two girls' face popped in my head. And then Zelensky's face. Because I knew that the majority of the United States, I say that, but the majority of the people voted for my kids not to have agency over their body. They live inside their body. They have the right to their own body. Nobody else. Not even me. Because I don't live in their body. I realize that if my kids want to date whoever they want to date, they might not get to date whoever they want to date. It's up to them. I'm not going to tell them who to date. So if they want to date males, if they want to date females, if they want to be poly, if they want to be polyamorous, if they want to be polygamous. Yes, I know polygamy is not legal, but I'm just saying, if that's what they want to do, if they want to be pan, asexual, whatever, any of the ones up under that umbrella, they should have the right to choose their own life. They should choose if they will have kids or not. And if they do choose to have a kid, that the government is not going to be basically having a thermometer up their butts so that they can be like, okay, one of you, like your body temperature dropped 1 degree. What's going on? Are you trying to kill the baby? It's like, first of all, no, I want this baby. And then let's say that they don't want the baby. I think that they should have the right, because it's their body. They should have the right to do what they want to do with that situation. Voluntarily, when I mean, like if they're in that situation voluntarily or involuntarily, and they choose not to continue with that pregnancy, they should have the right to decide it because it's their body. Yes, I wouldn't want them to with the voluntarily pregnancy, but I will support them 100%. I support anybody because that's their body. All I can say is what I would do with my body. And I was born able to do not really everything that I wanted to do with my body. Like, and I'm saying because I never thought in that realm because I was always protected, not having to think about that because I had that option if I so choose to have that option. But so Biden said decency. And so they know, and y'all know, everyone knows that Biden told no lies, and that's why Fox News was mad. Because yes, Trump would and have and will do walk down the street or drive down the street. Because come on now, he don't walk. We're both fat. We're lazy. We're not. If we can ride, we're not walking. So he's going to be riding down the street. And if he sees somebody a shade darker than he is, I mean, but what's his real shade? Because he takes his makeup tips out of the book of George Gary, what's his name? George Hamilton. Or George Hamilton pulls it off better. Let me just say that bronzer, at least George brings it all the way down to the neck. If not, have a spray tan. Huh? He looks brown. Yeah, he looks brown. Well, no, that's what I'm saying. He took his notes from George Hamilton, but then he thought that he was hot shit. And then George is like, "Look, I'm gonna teach you how to do it." And then Trump was like, "No, I know how to do it, and I know how to do it better than you." And now he's coming out looking like a big orange. But George Hamilton, when he puts on his bronzer, he might do a little spray tan. He might do a tanning bed. I don't know how old he is. I don't even know if he's still with us. Anyhow, I'm not talking about the man negatively. We know it wasn't a hidden secret. Like, it's not a secret. Like, we see him. Like, we know that George wears makeup or spray tan, goes to tanning beds. That's like when everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, Biden had a facelift." I was like, "Oh, I didn't know that it was a secret." It's obvious when he was with Obama, and then when he came back and ran, a couple years later, yeah, that face was right and tight, and before it was round and plumpy. It wasn't a secret. It's obvious, but I didn't know that it was supposed to have been a secret. Gary, can you please? No, don't kill him. Anyhow, Ori, am I being too loud? Am I being too loud? Let me see. She's over there being mommy. I can't see the babies. Are they all over there with you, baby? Oh, I see one. That one little one. Hopefully, that ain't the same one. Ori. Ori can. She's mad at me. I changed the cover in her little bedding over there. And she's mad because I changed the cover. So now she got her back to me. But at least her head is now facing downward. If y'all can see her. See her arm up there? She mad. Oh, she is mad at me. Oh, look at the little baby. Y'all stop fighting. Hey. No, y'all can both have milk. You can both have milk. Ori, can you get them to stop fighting? Tell them that they both can have milk. She's over there like, I am going to sleep. I'm letting them fight it out. But it's that one. I don't know what order he is. But it's one that's white and it got like black. But she has one that's like gray, like mostly gray with a tad bit of white that almost look like Skylar. And then she has one that's gray. It's one that looks just like her, and it's gray, and it's like gray striped with a little bit of white. And then she has one that's like mostly gray, like it looks like a solid gray. It might be a striped gray, and it got like a tiny bit of white. It's like almost all gray. And then she has two that is white and black. Well, it's like white with black dots, but one's got like a big, like the top of the head is black, and then it has like, it's like a white with like a little black on the top of the head, and then like some black dots on the body. But then the other one is like, I think like the ears might be black, and then it's like white with like maybe black ears and then white dots on the body. One that's like, hold on, I think that one might be the oldest one, right there. That one's the one that looks like her. And then that one is the gray one. That one looks like bisque. And then that's Ori, tired. Got her arm up like, I can't take these kids. I'm getting too old for this shit. But, Ori. Okay. I don't see the two white ones. Okay, that one's on top. I was like, how is that one angled? Anyways, just so that y'all know. So yeah, she's mad at me because I changed the cover. And but the babies, they were born on the 29th, and today is the 30th. It's been a long couple of days. And I know it haven't even been, but yeah, today is the 30th. And it's 9:09. I got therapy in the morning. Anyhow, yeah. So I changed the cover for Ori, and she's mad at me now. But she haven't took the babies, 'cause that was my fear, that she was gonna take the babies and run. And I don't want her to hide them, and then, 'cause I was awake when 4 of them were born. And I think the two white ones is the last two, 'cause I don't, but of course, I also didn't get to see him because like she was laying here and she had one like in that box, and she had one or she was starting to have one, and Biscuit ran because like I had the door open, and he ran in here and he jumped on the tent and he started attacking my head. So I got up and I ran. I was like, Gary, get Biscuit. And then Gary came in. About the time he came in, she, had one. And then she was about to have another one. So then I went to bed about 5 o'clock or 5:30 that morning. And then I went to sleep, and then the girls woke me up about 10 a.m., on yesterday. And we looked, and there was a total of six. So she had two while I was asleep, and I didn't know. But I was up till 5:30 with her, and I was rubbing her head. I was trying to comfort her. Of course, I don't know what to do. I never been pregnant. I never had a baby, so I don't know what to do. I've been there for multiple people having babies. Matter of fact, one that I was there for, which is one of my good friends. I would consider her my best friend. I don't know if she considered me her best friend. Her birthday was the 21st, and she got engaged on Christmas, I do believe, and I'm very excited for her. And I have not met her fiance, her now fiance. I have not met the fiance, and she seems happy, and I'm very happy and excited for her. But I was there when, and we laugh about it, but I didn't know her when she had her first baby. Um, like she had her first baby at 18, and then I met her. She was 19. Um, maybe she was still. Yeah, no, she was 19. Or she might have been 20 already. But huh? What happened? I turned it off. He said, turn it on. He said, I went right over there across that floor. He left the Christmas light. He's a little prince. Long as it's fun. Yeah. Turned it off. He said, yeah, that's what he wanted. Because he crawled up. He was under the table laying on that bucket. Yeah. Looking back at the tree. I said, what you do, buddy? He looked up at the tree. Looked at the tree. Looked at the You want the light on? I reached back there, he's the light. He walked over to me. Yeah. He was like, I was trying to tell you. And my nose. And then he went over there, laid next to the kitchen. Go to sleep, watching the light. He is such a mess. Or he's mad at me. Look at her, Gare. Why she mad at you? Because I changed the cover. But look how she's laying. She came back down this way. See? Hi. Yeah, but she was all at the top of the bed, all up there at that top corner, and I even tried going down, and she gave me the I love you blinks, but she wouldn't come over. But and then now, this is her being mad because she knows that I like when she faces the other way, because I could see, I could see her little face and make sure that she's okay. So she. Well, no, she's only facing that way because she don't want me to see her or the babies. She's mad at me, but she's not mad that she don't want to be near me. Cause like if I go down, I can still rub her head. Yeah. But she's like, you're not gonna see the babies. Yeah, but she was up at the top because she wasn't even laying down. She was just like her back was facing, and she was facing that way, and like literally. And then I was like, just lay down. And She gave me the I love you blinks, but they still was a little bit of daggers with them blinks. You did, and then you shut the door. No, I was gonna cut it off in a minute. Um, hold on, let me see if this water's cold. Is this the water that I had? Hold on, yeah, I do. But do you have the peach one from the refrigerator?
No, this refrigerator has
I told her that I left the peach one in the refrigerator for you. Well, here, put this one back and see if that second peach one is cold.
Okay.
But yeah, so basically, she's mad at me, but I love her because her's my babykins, and now her babies are my babykins. Um, yeah, we're gonna have to push her appointment back until after they are winged, but Bisque can still go to his appointment. So yeah, that's how that would have to do. Was it two cold ones in there?
This one and that strawberry.
Not like, well, no, Hannah was supposed to put another peach one in there. Well, no, I was saving this one for you. Huh? Yeah, but is that one cold?
It's cool. That's for instance. It's cool.
I put this one in the refrigerator for you, cause remember for Christmas,
yeah.
I put me orange, the orange cream. Then I put peach for you, and then the mango, tangerine for Savannah, and then the strawberry for Hannah. But then I end up drinking the strawberry, and I replaced it with that strawberry, and then I drank the tangerine, the mango. Well, I didn't know. Yeah. But out of all the sparkling waters. Yeah, the bottled waters.
Yeah.
She's so bougie. She is so bougie.
I mean, not that the regular water is not bad.
Well, no, I'm saying she's like, I gotta get the baby some water, and then I hear the seal pop. I'm like, Savannah, they don't need bottled water. Oh yeah, I forgot. No, she still gives it to them, but it's like, Savannah, they don't need bottled water. Oh yeah, I forgot. She didn't forget because she know that if it was a choice between her drinking a bottle of water or tap water, she's gonna grab a bottle of water every single time. And you know, well, I grew up on the tap, so I'm used to the toxins, I guess.
Yeah, I used to live in Willwater.
Well, I know that.
That was some good water.
Well, I don't even.
I never liked city water. I thought it was nasty.
Well, 'cause you had well water. I never had well water. I might like well water. You gotta remember, I grew up in the projects when my mom was like, go outside and play. You come in and I'll find you something to do. And so we played outside. We got, well, when we got thirsty, we just cut on the hose water, 'cause you know the hose was.
Oh, yeah, hose water is really good.
Yeah, but I'm saying.
It's different.
It's I grew up on hose water and tap water.
Alright, I'm gonna go crawl in bed.
Alright,
how much time you gonna leave?
It's at 10, you said?
Yeah, we gotta be there at 10.
We probably should leave here about 9 because I don't know how the weather's.
I guess about 8:30.
Yeah.
explain how to get to do whatever it is.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll just hit right now.
All right. Make sure that you put the phone on your side so it can stay charged. Make sure that it charges this time. You didn't cut off the light.
You're right.